How about it, race fans? Get up on your feet and make some noise. We started with 37. These are the best 22. The stock cars are on parade at the Charlie Clark Memorial. Like I mentioned before, there are a ton of heavy hitters that were left out of this field. But man, oh man, Dan Taylor, you and I know these stock cars, they never disappoint. We've been treated to a bunch of blockbuster features. You ready for one here at the Charlie Clark?
I'll take one more, but I know I'm going to get more than that. 22 big laps to pay tribute to Charlie Clark. Great modified driver, great guy. Race the number 22. We pay tribute to him one final time as your Rotella's Italian Bakery stock cars. Green flag out of turn 4.
It's only fitting that a 22 starts on the pole for this one, as Shane Stutzman will lead the stampede through 1 and 2. 3 wide there for a moment as Chance Hollitz gets around Jordan Grabowski and Jed Williams. Just about ready to pick that 3 wide there as Tathan Burkhardt able to get ahead of Colton Osborne and Kyle Pfeiffer. A lot of shuffling around as Benji Legg went up the hill in turns 3 and 4. Lap 1 goes to Shane Stutzman.
Wow, they're 3 wide, 2 deep. Take a double drink for that lap. Jesse Sobbing now makes it 3 wide again going into turn 1.
And Sobbing and Murdy, they've got a lot of work to do ahead of them. They both won the B features earlier tonight. And now Murdy dropping low, Sobbing up top. A lot of traffic to navigate as Sobbing now ducks to the middle lane, right down in front of Kyle Vanover. 3 wide there between Stapleton, Davis, and Murdy, and it's still far from done. Meanwhile, battle for the lead is on. Austin Kaplan's got something to say.
$1,022 on the line. Austin Kaplan trying to punch his ticket to that big payday, but not able to get by Shane Stutzman. Not many drivers have been able to do it in Shane's career at I-80 Speedway. Stutzman will lead, but now Chance Hollitz up to the 2nd spot.
How about it? Jordan Grabowski, meanwhile, right around the low side, able to scoop by Austin Kaplan. Kaplan able to get back around him off at turn number 2. So A-Cap doing a great job holding down the final spot on the podium. Top 4 are breaking away. Jed Williams wants to join the front as well and make it a furious 5 battle. Off at turn number 4, race fans, though, you've got a new leader. Chance Hollitz now shows the way.
Hollitz does it off the low side in 3 and 4. He's going to take full advantage of diamonding off turn number 2. He'll get a big run down the backstretch. Stutzman gets second back.
We got trouble. There was contact, and it was Dallin Murdy and Jesse Sobbing who got together. They unhooked, but man, they lost wholesale positions on that deal. A tough right there for the 2 Iowa 99s.
Shane Stutzman under fire from Kaplan and Grabowski. Kaplan back to fourth, Grabowski in 3rd. Stutzman holding on to 2nd, but those 2 cars going at it for the 3rd spot now.
Nice exchange that those 2 have been having. Grabowski staying to the low side, Kaplan up top in Stutzman's tire tracks. Meanwhile, Chance Hollitz continuing to show the fast way around. Great triple threat matchup there. Stutzman, Kaplan, Grabowski, all right there. 2 defined lanes going into turn number 1. Grabowski trying to force Kaplan's hand, but Kaplan not fooled.
Chance Hollitz nearly a half a second faster than this battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Pretty much a half a second faster than anybody else. 22.5 to everyone's 23.
And right now, a good 3 wide battles. Elijah Ziemenbergen able to scoot around on the low side to get around Tathan Burkhardt and Jed Williams for position. Here comes EZ. And
caution.
We got trouble. We've got trouble. Caution on the
Jed
speedway.
Williams.
Oh, right front wheel looks like a right front tire maybe looks down on the 77 of Jed Williams.
Yeah. Big thanks again to Twin Rivers, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. www.twinriv.com. Twinriv.com to go to their website, see their full inventory, help out a great car dealership in Beatrice. Get yourself a good car. I know it's tough to find them nowadays.
Off at turn number 4, back to green we go. Man, Austin Kaplan, he decided to take the scenic route on the restart. And it cost him 2 spots out of that deal. Kaplan restarted 2nd. He's already back to 4th and just about lost that spot to Kyle Pfeiffer.
Grabowski making a move to the inside of Shane Stutzman. One of them, they make it stick. He slides up the racetrack, and right there was Kaplan.
Yeah, I mean, our man on the screen was talking. And look at the charge on the outside. It's not the Chelsea Charger, but it is the game changer. Dallin Murdy making the outside lane work. Look at him go.
Good run for Grabowski again on the outside of Kaplan, able to take back the third spot. He's going to dive to the inside. He'll try to get more from Stutzman, not able to make that no stick. Kaplan will be to his outside. Kaplan should be able to get a run. He does, and they touch down the front stretch.
Man, a lot of diving off of turn number 4, trying to find anything that'll stick. Dallin Murdy going a little side-by-side with Kyle Pfeiffer, nearly going 3 wide there off at turn number 2. Murdy, how about it? The 99X. Dallin Murdy, he started deep in the field. He started 17th. He's worked his way to 5th.
Jesse Sobbing, who started 18th, is now up to 11th, just a few spots out of the transfer. We've got 12 laps to settle it.
That's more than enough time for the crazy one to do some damage right there, as Austin Brands now going side by side with Troy Burkhart with Sobbing in tow. Jesse, you know, he's dangerous on that outside line. He's showing you why. Sobbing right by Austin Brands.
Grabowski with a big slide job in turn 3 gets the spot from Stutzman. Stutzman off the pace on the exit of turn number 2. He's going to fall back to 4th, and now Murdy's going to look to his inside.
The game changer goes low on entry to turn number 3. Shane Stutzman sticking to his guns on the outside lane off of turn number 4. Advantage belongs back to Stutzman in the 22S, but not by much over Murdy as they go into turn 1. How about it? Sobbing the slide job on Troy Burkhart. That was for the final spot in the Dash for Cash. Jesse Sobbing, no hot laps, no heat races, and now he could add some bonus money to his stock.
Comes from the tail of a B feature to qualify for the A. And now Jesse Sobbing up to that final transfer spot. He's looking for some insurance. In front of him is the 54P of Kyle Pfeiffer.
And now Dallin Murdy able to get by Shane Stutzman for that 4th spot. Great run for the driver out of Chelsea, Iowa. Meanwhile, Jordan Grabowski looking to take the fight to Chance Hollins off of turn number 4. Leave a pair of Cadillac chassis up there at the front of the pack. Oh, and Hollins pushed a bit in turn number 1. For a second there, I thought something was wrong with the car. He quickly recovers, and he keeps the lead.
Trouble for the 34 of Max Harder. Looks like he's going to pull off the racetrack. His night is done, although his weekend will continue tomorrow with the Cornhusker Classic. Grabowski, a 10th faster than Kaplan, Grabowski about a 10th faster than Hollitz. Grabowski is reeling in Hollitz. He's got 7 laps. Could we have a battle for the race lead?
Jesse Sobbing able to work by the 54P of Kyle Pfeiffer. That's what it says. Oh, and Sobbing goes up in smoke! Out the window goes the crazy one. Sobbing's hope goes out in a puff of smoke along with the motor. Well, thank goodness. I think our man up there was maybe thinking it's a radiator. That was a big puff of smoke there, almost like an engine failure. But yeah, maybe the radiator could have gone up. Yeah, I mean, the right rear wheel, the right front tire is pretty shiny, I think, hopefully with water. He dumped a bunch of fluid on the outside lane.
He might have to get a push back to the pits. Doesn't look like he's under power anymore. If it is a radiator, the smart thing to do, and he would have done it, was just shut that engine off and not build up any more heat. And he is coasting around as the push truck will move.
Take a look at the replay here. This is that battle for the 7th spot with Kyle Pfeiffer. He's able to scoot by and then just, oof, up it goes.
And you can see Pfeiffer even got into that wet, whatever it was, if it was oil or water, and slid up the racetrack, and then Pfeiffer was able to get back around.
Man, hated to see that. Out of all the great runs that we have seen Jesse Sobbing put together here at I-80 Speedway, this was probably destined to be one of the best ones he's put together, but unfortunately, car just was not quite up to it. But when he gets that outside lane working in, oh man, you're in serious trouble. That 19 looked good in his heat race up until mechanical failures. This would be a good rebound for the 19 machine.
He's looking to make his way into the Twin Rivers Dash for Cash. He's got 1 spot to get there and 6 laps to do it.
Here we go. The field tightens up. 6 remain here in the Charlie Clark Memorial for the stock cars. Top 8 to the Dash for Cash. 3 wide there. Vanover was able to clear Burkhart going into turn 1, and now Kaplan got out of shape. He's going to lose wholesale spots. He falls back to about 4th. He's going to go 3 wide with Stutzman and Murdy.
Hollis is going to diamond off the corner. Grabowski's going to take
5 wide. They made it.
Take another drink.
Oh, make it a double. If that was a 5 wide affair off of turn number 4. And how about Dallin Murdy making his way to the podium spots? The game changer. He was our winner here back in July during the Silver Dollar Nationals weekend. He won the $4,000 win for the Stock Car Crown Tour, and now nearly 4 wide again off of turn number 4. This is getting nuts.
Grabowski sticking to the high side in 3 and 4. He'll diamond off the corner in 1 and 2. Dallin Murdy to the outside, exit at turn number 2. Grabowski's going to hold on to the 2nd spot. Vanover. Kyle Vanover up to 6th. He's in the dash for cash.
He got shuffled back to the 8th spot off at turn number 2 that last time by. We'll see if he can take back 7th as they cross the line this time. No, he does not. Actually, he does take 7th away from Pfeiffer. So a little shaken up there. Meanwhile, Dallin Murdy ready to take the fight to Grabowski. That's for 2nd. 2 laps to go. Murdy's going for more. He's got big ideas. Way up the track. Oh! They make contact.
I don't think Grabowski appreciated that.
We got even more trouble. Kyle Pfeiffer, who was running in that 8th and final transfer spot, has gone around. He collects his fellow Kansas native in Troy Burkhart. Dylan Richards got on the brakes as well. Man, oh man, what a wild bit of circumstances there. He collected Troy Burkhart, and Dylan Richards was hard on the brakes to avoid him. Let's see that big slider that Dallin Murdy threw threw everything in the kitchen sink at it. Grabowski had that line. They get together, and then a little bit further back, Pfeiffer and Burkhart battling for the bottom.
I want to back up on this because I think I called that wrong with the way Grabowski reacted with the Dallin Murdy slide. But here's the replay. Yeah, just the 25. Tony Burkhart just sent it in hard and made contact with, was that Austin Brands or Kyle Pfeiffer?
That was Pfeiffer.
Okay.
I mean, the 2 Kansas natives watched that. Burkhart, yeah, big send there, and just no way he was going to clear him. That's a tough right there. 2 very tough contenders from the Sunflower State going around, and yeah, you see Dylan Richards getting to the side of Burkhart there at the tail to finish things off. And this is what I want to replay. I thought that maybe Grabowski took a little offense to Dallin Murdy sending it in, but I think what actually happened here was that Murdy's going to be sliding up the racetrack at a certain pace, and then the front end almost hooks. Yeah.
And Grabowski was expecting him to slide on by, but instead, because of that front end hooking a little bit, Grabowski makes contact. I guess I shouldn't assume anybody was upset by anything. I think that was just a racing deal.
It pretty much, from the looks of it, it was on my standpoint, but hey, on the plus side, though, both drivers still in their respective positions. But now the beneficiary was Elijah Zevenbergen. He has worked his way to 3rd. That is the case. The caution lights go out. Colton Osborne outside looking in right now. And how about the Texan? Cameron Sturry keeping his nose clean. He runs 10th, but he still has to pick off 2 more cars. Here we go, 2-lap war to decide who runs for some extra money in the dash for cash. We go back to green.
Good start again for Chance Hollitz. Jordan Grabowski is there. Elijah Zevenbergen also there.
Here goes Grabowski down the hill off of turn number 2. Pair of Cadillac chassis going at it for the top spot. Hollitz has the top position. Meanwhile, Grabowski and Zevenberg going after. White flag is out from starter Travis Meyer.
I think everybody has played pretty clean so far. We'll see if that sticks or if the gloves come off for the white flag lap.
Oh, Grabowski's in the wall.
Hard. Caution is out.
Oh, he hit that wall a ton. There may have been, I don't know.
That car is bent up. It is almost crab walking. Oh
man, he stuffed it in there pretty good.
Hearing that he might have broke something entering the corner. See if we can get a replay. Here it comes on AdvantageRacing.tv.
See if he can do it. Grabowski on the outside of the corner there. He's already
Oh,
entered.
yeah, you see the front wheel, the left front almost breaks loose. And I mean, I don't mean like break loose grip. I mean it like you could see a pop come from it. See if we can see it again.
If not, I think we'll be right. Looks like we'll take one more look at it before we go green here.
I think that left front absolutely broke. Green flag's coming back out. Good job by the Advantage Racing guys getting that angle. Chance Hollitz, Elijah Zevenbergen.
This has become quite
Oh,
a...
down Murdy
Oh,
now!
no, not
Murdy!
another one. Not another one. And it looks like the 54 of Kyle Pfeiffer went around to avoid any serious collision. What is happening to the top 8 now? Now it's the place you don't want to be.
Well, they're all going for that big payday, that 1,022 to win. It's a big difference. You're talking about a $300 difference to go runner-up versus winning this race.
I believe you're defending champion of the Speedway Motors Cornhusker Classic. But how about we send a shout out to that 8J, Cameron Starry, the Texan, started dead last, and he has worked his way to 7th.
Now, caution lights are out.
I think Kyle Pfeiffer's waiting for the field to go by. Here we go.
It's going to be a green-white final lap. Oh, Chance Hollitz!
Hollitz lost it in turn number 1.
He saved it! He's going to hold on to 2nd.
But it's going to cost him the lead. Elijah Zevenbergen able to slip by. What a topsy-turvy finish, and it's not done yet. Off of 4, Elijah Zevenbergen will secure the win. Chance Hollitz will join him in the dash, and so will Shane Stutzman, Austin Kaplan, Austin Brands, Kyle Vanover, Cameron Starry, and I believe Colton Osborne will be the last one into the dash. Holy moly, beef stromboli, what a race that was. Well, race fans, your top 8 moving on to our Twin Rivers Dash for Cash. It'll be the 50C of Colton Osborne in 8th, finishing 7th after starting 22nd. Cameron Starry in the 8J, finishing 6th. The 19 of Kyle Vanover. Roan finishing in 5th. The 17 of Austin Brands. 4th is the A1 of Austin Kaplan. 3rd, the 22S of Shane Stutzman, finishing 6th. The 2nd is the 6 of Chance Hollitz. And race fans, give it up for your winner of the 22-lap feature out of Ocheyedan, Iowa, the 66Z, Elijah Zevenbergen. Wow. All right, race fans, there's the horn, the pit crews, right to work. A lot of fender repair on the A1 of Austin Kaplan.
The next horn will be 30 seconds left.
A lot of drivers getting the trunk lids off, get some extra fuel splashed into the fuel tank.
1 minute, 45 seconds. Kyle Vanover getting some fuel. Doesn't look like the crew's going to change any tires. I don't see one over there.
Looks like Austin Kaplan's team is topped off with fuel.
1 minute, 20 seconds.
We'll need to see how many cars do get inverted.
Andrew Kaziski looking over the cars. What are you thinking, Andrew? He says it's beautiful out here. Perfect weather. Thank you, Mother Nature. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. If you can't make the changes in a minute, you better stop working right now because you're not going to get it done. I need to grow a third hand, Anthony.
You and me both. I could probably use a couple.
All right, coming up on 30 seconds. 30 seconds at the horn. 30 seconds remaining.
Cheer 'em on, race fans. They're working hard out there.
Oh, yeah. All right, coming up on seconds, 10 seconds coming up. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
All right, that'll do it. Hey, the stock cars did really well. Give up for these stock car pit crews. I think each and every one of them made it. I think they all made it with time to spare, too. The A1 of Austin Kaplan and the 22S of Shane Stutzman. Row number 3, that'll be the 6 of Chance Hollitz and the 66Z of Elijah Sievenbergen. Row number 4 will be the 8J of Cameron Starry. And the 50C of Colton Osborne will round us out. Here we go, race fans. 6 laps for our second Twin Rivers Jeep Chrysler Dodge Dash for Cash. And it's going to be Vanover this time on pole position. 6 laps for some extra money. We go green with the stock cars. Time for all those adjustments to pay off as we go into turn number 1. Vanover with the whole shot as they come off at turn number 2. Austin Brands with a good head of steam. He'll nose ahead of Austin Kaplan. That's for the second spot. Here comes Elijah Sievenbergen. 3 wide there with Stutzman and Kaplan. 4 wide now off at turn number 4. Take a drink there as they went 4 wide. Kyle Vanover the leader after 1. A-Cap runs second. 3 wide going into turn number 1 this time. Elijah Sievenbergen right around the guardrails here at I-80. He'll slip by on the inside. He'll get by Stutzman. He'll try to get by Austin Brands as they go into turn number 3.
Kyle Vanover with a big lead out of turn number 4. The battle is for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, all the way back to 7th position.
Right now, Chance Hollitz trying to work that inside lane. There was something up there that didn't quite cooperate with the 6 of Hollitz. And right now, you mentioned, Dan, that inversion is almost like a death sentence right now because Hollitz has not made a lot of progress at all.
Vanover working the middle groove out of turn number 4, gets a big advantage over Kaplan. Kaplan had closed in down the backstretch last lap. This time by, looked like Vanover. Vanover was actually 0.3 slower, but it looked like he pulled away from Kaplan.
Vanover, he finished 6th in the 22-lap feature. And the inversion got him the pole, 2 laps to go. So it'll be whatever money he gets for finishing 6th in the main event. He will add the bonus money on if he can score the win here. White flag will come out the next time by. Kyle Vanover had the break in his heat race. I believe had to come out of a B feature. Made it into the top 8 and is having another good run. But Austin Kaplan trying to give him one last charge for that big money.
It all comes down to this. The Twin Rivers $522 bonus on the line. Kaplan slips on the exit of turn 2.
I think that'll be all it takes. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Vanover taking it for the final 2 corners. And off of 4, Kyle Vanover will win the Dash for Cash.
Austin Kaplan will bring it home in the 2nd spot. Austin Brands in 3rd. Elijah Sievenbergen in 4th. Colton Osborne in 5th, Chance Hollitz in 6th, Cameron Sterry in 7th, and Sugar Shane Stutzman, your top 8.
So how about it, race fans? He had the break in his heat race, and he comes back to score a little extra money to end the night. From Beatrice, Nebraska, give it up for your Dash for Cash winner of the 19, Kyle Vanover.